seconds a few times.
Yeah.
So I think it was ASAP Rocky next,
Right.
which like so far, like I would have done all these interviews if I was Rosenstein. So like hats off to him. Like the critics, this is where I disagree with them. Like,
Yeah.
this is exactly who I want to see so far. And continuing on, but like,
oh, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, ASAP Rocky tells a different story than everyone else, which I think is much needed in the film too. At this point,
More of a love story. Is that what you mean?
More of yes, and also just a more of a like, I wasn't having a time. I was just having a time, like, you know,
right?
Like it's not like I wasn't there to do drugs. I was doing drugs as part of being there.
Yeah.
So like to enhance experiences, I think is important sometimes, like especially on that type of experience he was having, like you said, the love.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when he stopped to give the graphical warning, and then talked about his rainbow shooting out of his penis.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I honestly forgot about the graphical warning because I thought that was like awesome, because I was really into Care Bears as a kid, so like
yeah. Was always trying to make that work. Thought if I just cared enough.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't realize all I needed to do was ejaculate on psychedelics.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it before, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, good. It was a good story. And then with his little disclaimer, like I don't even know if he agrees with it, that psychedelics aren't for everyone, but he must know somebody that's hasn't responded well to him. So hats off to him. I didn't respond well to MDMA one time, like just because that was my own doing it 2 nights in a row and becoming sleep deprived. It probably ended up being a meth induced short-term psychosis, but
for sure
nothing that a high quality sleeping pill won't solve.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knows what might have happened in that way.
I think he's right too, and I do think there's definitely people out there it's not for them, you know, and like they wouldn't react well.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the movie got into at one point. And I think that was Dr. Gob, and it might have even been around the same point. It's a lot about the set and the setting.
Yeah.
Like definitely you being the set, you have to be at that point where you're willing to accept the amplifier, you know?
Right.
Because whatever is going on is it's gonna amplify the set. It's gonna amplify the setting. So, and the setting can only override the set to a certain degree, like you said. We're saying about being in a certain state and that whole thing. But yeah, that's too philosophical for what we want to talk about. Sorry. Let's get back into the comedians, because ASAP Rocky got me on another tangent. I love his music. Got me on
another level.
Love his music. Definitely think he's like Kanye West if Kanye West didn't care about people liking him.
Yeah. Is he?
I think so. Like, think about it. Like, Kanye West wants everybody to be just like him, so he has to be the one creating the fashion. Whereas ASAP Rocky can just be a beautiful model of great fashion. And then rock it. Like, I wouldn't be wearing those sandals and those red shoes and that scarf. But then again, like, look at me.
Yeah, he killed it.
He killed it. Exactly. In front of that TP too, that 80s, 90s punk.
Oh yeah, he
grunge
like
mashup TP. That, and then the one on the right that was just like a friggin' 2020 Soundwave type of TP. Like that was boss. So like that's one thing I do think ASAP Rocky does a good job of, is pushing the boundaries, like creating something original and the same but different. Like, you know, without being a sample. Like,
oh yeah.
And that's the complete opposite of Kanye. Like Kanye West literally created the rap music sample game. And he has to be the guy coming out with the fashion, and like he sacrificed the quality of his music in order to be different.
True. I guess.
That's my opinion again. Yeah. This is just a review.
This is just a review. Yeah. I don't know much about Kanye.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
To be honest,
you missed out on the best parts. College dropout and graduation, and people can hate if they want.
That's what people tell me. Some people Some people loved it, but
yeah, definitely
A$AP Rocky,
overall better than ASAP. But ASAP's great, amazing, and more
A$AP
down with the
Rocky,
psychedelics.
and he makes some excellent trippy music. You know, one of my
Exactly.
favorites when I was tripping out my second time doing LSD was his song LSD, Love Sex Dreams. It's an amazing
Nice.
song, and in that song, part of the music video, it seems to be, and like the song is he cuts to another song he does about halfway through, and it seems to be like he's like tripping out through the song, and he has a whole nother vision of a new song that he's gonna do in the middle of his
Yeah.
trip. It's an amazing video, and then that leads to "Excuse Me," the next song. I love those songs, both excellent songs that I like
Yeah,
to listen to
that's
while
a
I was tripping.
that's a great ASAP Rocky mixtape too.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
whole
oh yeah, the
mixtape's
whole that
amazing.
whole mix. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I can't think of a better like psychedelic music mixtape.
Yeah.
And
True.
forget, I don't even want to hear anyone talk about Chance the Rapper. There's a reason he wasn't on this film.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, and so, but he is on some other Netflix show, so weird
Yeah.
coincidence he's not on this. But
I
yeah,
don't know.
great
Do
hearing
you
from
think he even
ASAP
does?
Rocky.
Do you think he even does hallucinogens?
I don't know. It's this thing's called acid rap.
Yeah.
I don't know. And Chicago's decriminalized, so he's got a fair argument, or maybe he's playing to the audience. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's what sounds like to me. Like I've never heard him say like, you know, I've done
Yeah,
this or that.
he said he
You
did the
think he
whole
would have been in
mixtape.
this?
He said he did the whole mixtape while he was on LSD for the
Is that
acid
right?
rap mixtape. Yeah, Chance the Rapper
Interesting.
did. But yeah, forget about that. We'll get into
Okay.
that later. Have to review
Okay.
that whole mixtape since he said that.
Okay.
ASAP Rocky was the better choice of the two.
For sure. Definitely
Definitely
100%.
agreed. And